Welcome back, everyone. We will be getting underway here in a second. This is our matchup, our final matchup of the night, Marshalltown versus your Highland Cougars. This is an already matchup that's already gone down. Back on November 17th of this year, Highland winning 72-69. They were led by Barsick with 21, Dang Dang with 20, and Matt Todd with 14. Once again, earlier, Brighton Stratton had defeated Triton. Moberly defeated Sauk Valley, and just before us, Mineral Area over Olive Harvey. And now the starting lineup for your Highland Cougars. At one guard from Monticello, Minnesota, a 6'1" freshman, number 4, Matt Todd. At another guard, a 6'5" freshman from Madison, Wisconsin, number 10, Marlon Ruffin. At a third guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Madison, Wisconsin, number 11, Dang Dang. At one forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Slovenia, number 15, Ziga Habat. And at the other forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Ojik, Croatia, number 35, Luka Barsick. The Cougars are coached in his second season by Mr. Chad Boudreau. And we're getting set to go here. Luka, the Croatian sensation, again from Ojik, Croatia. He will jump center with Lane from Marshalltown. The Tigers again from Marshalltown, Iowa. Tip goes, and it will be controlled by the Tigers. Foster will bring it up. Cougars appear to be in a man-to-man. Down inside, there's Lane, and he scores right away. Again, back on November 17th, almost a month ago, Cougars got out of Marshalltown with a 3-point victory. One of the more tougher first-round opponents in the 51st annual William Bear Christmas Tournament. Barsick trying to flop there on his opponent, and he scores. The Croatian sensation on the board, and we're knotted at 2 here early in the goings of this game. Foster on the left side looking inside for Lane again. Lane gonna back him down. Fires it over here. Long three-pointer by, I don't know what his name is, Vidovic. He's got the 3 ball, and it's 5-2 Tigers. Again, the Cougars, Barsick almost with the 3 attempt. Drives to the hole and loses the ball out of bounds. Barsick hitting 40% on his 3-point attempts. Not afraid to shoot the outside shot there. Barsick led the way for the Cougars, 21 points a month ago. Dang Dang also in there. He had 20. Todd guarding right there. Barsick's missed and rebounded by Dang. He'll kick it over to Todd. Todd's got the lane all the way to the hole. Blocked. Might have been some contact. No call there. And here comes Foster. Coffee inside, number 5. And he missed it on a late call. That is Vidovic. He hit the 3 earlier. A late call there as after the contact. That foul is on Ziga. How about his first going to the line is Goran Vidovic from Serbia. He'll be shooting 2. 18-24 left first half. 5-2 Marshalltown. His first free throw up and in. Again, this is one of the tougher tournaments I've seen in a long time this year with talent from all over the place. No first-round gimmies this year. Next one missed. Dang Dang with the rebound. Dang averaging 4 boards a game. He's already got 2. Turn around inside to Todd. Took a tough shot. No, that was Ziga. The ball goes out of bounds off Ziga. He caught that ball right underneath the hoop. Had no way to use the glass. He tried. Could not come up with it. 6-2 Marshalltown, 18-13 left to go, first half. 51st annual William Bear Classic Tournament. Inside now, and Lane lost his balance. Ziga with the rebound. And here comes Dang. Barsick has it up top. Looks to hand off to Todd. He does. Inside, Hobbit. Oh, kicks it out. There's Todd for three. Out. Nobody followed their shot. It's tipped, and it gets back to Todd. Todd inside pass to Ruffin. He goes in, and he's crushed. Ruffin going to the line as he was smashed by Lane. That's Lane's first foul. Ruffin's first free throw up and in. Marlon Ruffin from Madison, Wisconsin, averaging 10 points a game, 5 boards, shooting 67% from the free throw line, nailed them both. 6-4 now. Cougars trail only by 2, 17-21 left to go, first half. Bringing the ball up now is Fleming. Kicks it over. Coffey going to drive. Looking, no. Back to Fleming now up top to Foster. Foster trying to drive. Good Cougars, and the Marshalltown loses it right out of bounds, right underneath me. Turns it back over to the Cougars. Cougars in their home gray jerseys with blue numbers trimmed in orange. And the Marshalltown Tigers in their road black jerseys with black numbers trimmed with white. If you're watching our main camera, the Cougars are moving left to right. Marshalltown moving right to left. Ruffin on the far side. Has the treat attempt. Nice orange sneakers for Ruffin. Back in the day, we had Jarrell Williams with the neon green ones. I believe there's a foul down low on Coffey for Marshalltown. His first. 16:48 left to go, first half. 6-4, Marshalltown with the early lead. Todd going to take the ball out, looking for Ziga. There he is down low, pumps a couple times, still not using the glass. There's Barsick for the board, and the right hook. Luka Barsick, the Croatian sensation, ties this game up at 6. Coffey gonna drive, kicks it now up top, he has it back. Foster gonna try and drive in the middle, kicks all the way over. Fleming looking to drive. Now off to the right side, shot by Edwards, and it's good. Marshalltown back to the lead, 8-6. Barsick for 3, no good. Rebounded by Marshalltown. Again, Barsick can hit the 3 ball. He's hit 40% so far this season. Fleming now from 3 on this end, and he got it. Excuse me, that was Edwards. But no one really cares, I'm sure, for Marshalltown. 11-6 now, Tigers with the early lead. Dang on the right side. 15:40 left to go first half. Ziga trying to get the ball inside, bad pass and knocked away, stolen by the Tigers. Fleming now on the right side. Up top, Edwards looking inside the lane. Lane camped out in the lane, no call. And now there's a ball, I believe, stepped on the inbounds line right underneath me. 3 Cougars coming in. Stavanic, I believe Lewis, and far end, and Cisse is now checked in, Babacar. Cisse from Montreal, Canada. 15:18 left to go, first half. Cougars trailing by 5. Oop to Babacar. Now Todd on the right side, inside to Ruffin. Looking to drive, might have got away with a walk, but still missed the bunny. Gets his own rebound. And he's going to go, nope, trying to get inside to Cisse. Ball all over the place, scrum on the floor, and here come the Tigers. Cougars missing some golden opportunities deep inside, can't convert. Turn around, he got bumped, but he scored. Don't know how to pronounce his name, I'll just call him Big N. He's from Senegal. No clue where that's at. Hope Phillips isn't listening because he'll burn me on that one. HCC now up top to Lewis. We're going to have some sort of contact away from the ball. 23, that is Edwards. Scoreboard's a little slow. That's Edwards first. Todd will take the ball out. 13-6, Marshalltown with the early lead here. There's Lewis. Uncle Drew scores. Andrew Lewis on the board. Cuts the lead to 5. Back up top to Fleming. Vidovic now stolen by Ruffin. 2-on-1. Here we go. The lob to Lewis, and he scores. No two-handed slam, but we'll take it for now, and the Cougars trail now only by 3. Inside, power dribble, up with the left or right hook, and he scores. That was the big end. 15-10 now, Cougars trail, 13:50 left to go, first half. Ruffin on the left side, gives it up top to Cisse. Cisse pulls up for 3, a line drive, but no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Cisse shoots 50% from the three-point line, and it looks like the starters will come back in here in a minute. Inside now, the big end scores yet again. That's 6 straight points for him, 6'8" sophomore from Senegal. The lead back up to 7 now, 17-10. Andrew Lewis gonna drive to the left side. He'll draw the contact. That will be on Fleming. Dang, Hubbard and Barsick will check in for Cisse, Todd, and Ruffin. Lewis and Stavanic remain out there for the Cougars. Coffee checking in for the Tigers. 13:08 left to go, first half. Barsick gives it up to Lewis. Barsick for 3, no good. And the Tigers all over the defensive boards. Cougars can't get any sort of offensive rebound here in the first half, and that's probably why they're trailing, along with the fact that they're not making many other shots. 17-10, Marshalltown early lead. Winner plays tomorrow at 1, loser plays at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I don't want to get up that early. Do we have a player control foul? We do. And that'll be on the big end. Ruffin comes in as Barsick has a seat. Cougars going a little smaller now. 6'4" Hobbit out there on the, and dang. I forgot Stavanic is in there, he's 6'8". Appears that it says 2-3 zone now. Maybe not. They just were sagging an awful lot inside to Lewis. Drew for 2, no good, misses it. 12:22 left first half, still 17-10, Marshalltown with the lead. Cougars won by 3 earlier on this year. Ruffin's gonna get a body call there. He got turned around on that drive and more or less hip checked him in out of bounds. He'll pick up his first foul. Down low, lob into Edwards. Edwards gonna bang with Ruffin, turnaround jumper, got it. Edwards with 7 early first half points, 19-10 now Marshalltown. Cougars cannot afford to get too far behind here, especially at home. Dang for an arcing 3, no good. Cougars are cold, very cold tonight. Haven't hit a 3 yet. Coffee gonna drive on Dang, loses the ball. Hobbit takes it, gives it to Dang. Here come the Cougars. Dang looking to go all the way. Passes out to Lewis. Lewis was looking for a 3. He pumps, now he's gonna drive with the left hand. Up and missed it. Got rejected by the rim on the reverse layup. Up to Fleming, he'll pull up for a jumper, got it. Just as the Cougars are missing, the Tigers are hitting, and it is getting ugly, and Coach Boudreau takes a timeout here. 11:28 left to go first half. Marshalltown leading 21-10. This is your HCC Mass Comm production here. Enjoy us on YouTube. We will be streaming soon enough live, so join us live. You'll get better music, you'll get better everything. But at the moment, we're not quite there yet, so you're stuck with the no-name music, so it doesn't get copyrighted by YouTube because YouTube stinks. But nonetheless, we'll be sure to let you know when we are streaming live and where to find us at. But for now, we're kind of stuck the day late on YouTube, so continue watching us. We will get better, and next year it'll even be better than that. But right now, we are at the 51st annual William Bear Classic Christmas Tournament, and the Cougars find themselves in an 11-point hole here early, 21-10 to Marshalltown. Marshalltown, a tough foe. No patsies in the first round here like usual. Ziga goes in, got rejected, own rebound, and scores. Ziga with his second board in the bucket. Gets the lead back under 10. It's now 9. Coffee over to Fleming. He'll get it over now to Vidovic. That ball tipped and now stolen by Dang. He's going to go coast to coast, up with the right hand and scores. Dang's first bucket of the night, and the lead now to 7. Cougars catching a little run here. Dang got away with a reach there, trying to get the foul, or trying to get the steal. Like he just got the other direction. Up top, Edwards for a long 3, and he missed that one. Ruffin up to Ziga with the left hand, and he scores. Just like that, 6 straight points for the Cougars, and they're back in business. Less than a minute ago, they're down by 11, now down by 5, 21-16 with 10:24 left to go in the first half. Timeout taken by Marshalltown. Cougars bench a little happier now, things starting to click for them. Again, 6 straight points for the Cougars out of the last timeout. Again, November 17th, just over almost a month ago, the Cougars won in Marshalltown, 72-69. Again, Barsick 21 points, Dang 20, and Todd with 14. At the moment, Barsick with 4, Dang with 2, and Todd scoreless at the moment. But it's still about midway through the first half. Cougars were down as many as 11. Have it now down to 5. Foster back in for the Tigers, and he'll bring it up out of the timeout. Stevanic working on Lane down low, fronting him very well. Now the lob, no good. Cougars might have undercut somebody. A long pass by Dang to Lewis. Lewis going to take it all the way in, up with the left hand, and he scores. Uncle Drew for 2. Andrew Lewis, 6 points here, and the lead down to 3. Edwards for a 3. They're starting to miss him now, but an easy rebound by Coffey, and he'll score the bucket. 9:49 left to go, first half. Cougars lead, or trail, 23-18. Dang down to Hobbit. All the way over to Ruffin. Ruffin fakes, drives baseline. Up with the right hand, missed it, rebounded by Hobbit. Back inside to Ruffin. Ruffin gonna battle, go up. He should have gotten fouled, but he scores anyways. Marlon Ruffin with his 4th point. Lead cut to 3 now. Cougars catching life here out of them timeouts. 9:20 left to go first half. 3-point lead for Marshalltown. Edwards, Coffey, back over, that's Fleming. Fleming. Pull-up jumper, around and out, and there's Dang for another board. Cougars has a chance to tie here. Lewis looking, now Habat. Ziga gonna drive up with no, he jumps it off to, Stevanic, and they got it taken away. Here they go, 2-on-1, Marshalltown dumps it off to Coffey. Coffey goes up, he's fouled, but he missed the layup. Cougars starting to convert on a few of their bunnies down low. But coming up dry here of late, a chance to tie it up, couldn't do it. That foul was on Lewis, his first. Coffey gonna go to the line for 2. 8:50 left to go, first half, 23-20. Marshalltown with the lead. Again, not too long ago, it was 21-10. The Cougars have come flying out. And the first free throw missed by Coffey and cut the lead down to 3. Barsick in for Stevanic, Todd in for Lewis. Pretty decent crowd for the Cougars here in the opening match. Again, Loser plays tomorrow at 9 a.m. Winner plays tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'd rather get up late and come to the 1 o'clock game. Right now, the Cougars on the other end of the scoreboard, trailing by 3. Ruffin on the left side. He's going to drive to the hole, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Another turnover for the Cougars. Hope you're enjoying the Highland Masscom production here. Cameras all over the place. Come out and watch live. If you can't watch us live, you'll enjoy the show that they put on. If you wondered where you want to come play basketball, come play at Highland. You'll have the best highlight reel tape you'll ever get. Drive the ball, I thought went out of bounds, must have went off a Cougar. The Tigers will take the ball out right underneath me. Foster is looking, continues to look some more, and he'll get it out to Coffee. 8:27 left to go, first half. Cougars still trail by 3. Inside the lane, haven't gone inside to him much. Now Barsick on him, turn around, left hook, and he scores. Only the 4th point for Lane. Tigers improve their lead by 5. Todd gets the kick by Foster. Todd from Monticello, Minnesota. We got so many people from Wisconsin on this team, you almost thought it was in Monticello, Wisconsin. At least I did. Had to look a little closer. Dang from Madison, Wisconsin, as well as Marlon Ruffin, both in at the moment. Ruffin with the ball, and the 3 attempt, got it! Marlon Ruffin with 7 points now and cuts that lead down to 2. Cougars quietly clawing their way back into this ball game here. Again, down as many as 11. 3 ball, no good. A 4th rebound for Dang, and here come the Cougars, a chance to tie or take the lead. He's going all the way in with the right hand, he scores! Dang, only his 4th point, but it's a big one as the Cougars tie it up. 3 ball on the other end. Over the back, should have been called on Lane, but he gets the rebound for the Tigers. Deep pass over to Fleming. Fleming going to drive all the way in. Up against Barsick, up off the glass and in. The tie was short-lived. Tigers back to the lead, 27-25. Todd draws the double team, kicks it over to Barsick. Barsick to hand off to Ruffin. Marlon going to drive, no, he'll kick it over to Todd. All the way over to Barsick. The Croatian sensation got, oh no! Looked like he got fouled before it. They're going to call walk. They must have missed the contact beforehand, which would have been a foul. But unfortunately, you got to go up when you get contact, otherwise they will call that garbage. Anyways, turnover by the Cougars, still trailing by 2, 6:45 left to go. Foster, pull up, long 2. Around and out, Barsick with the board. Dang gonna bring it up. The Cougars again, through all this mess, have a chance to take the lead on a 3 inside to Barsick. Luca, spin, up with the left hand, off the glass, no good, rebounded by the Tigers. Foster looking inside, not finding anybody. He'll give it back off all the way over to Fleming. Fleming, pull up 3, that's clanking off, and Dang for another board. 5th board for Dang so far tonight. Just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Dang, long 2, pull up, way off. Marlon Ruffin had it, he still has it. He's gonna take it in, he'll go in. Little contact, got his own board, he got crushed, and that time, finally gonna get that call. Officials a little slow on the trigger here. Several delayed calls after what I figure is an obvious mugging. That foul was on Vidovic, number 5, his first foul. Ruffin going to the line for another set. First free throw up and in. Ruffin, the only one shooting free throws so far for the Cougars. He's nailed all 3 with 1 more coming. Has a chance to tie this game right up here. Marlon sets, shoots, and around and out. Cougars still down by 1, but the Cougars are in the bonus. 5:41 left to go, first half. Marshalltown, 1-point lead. 51st annual William Bear Classic Christmas Tournament here in Freeport, Illinois. Edwards, pull-up jumper. The Tigers have gone cold, and now they're going to call roughing for a foul. Might have been a slight push-off. Lewis going to come in for roughing. That's roughing second. And that's a big blow to the Cougars, as he's got 8 first-half points, leading the team, leading all scorers, actually, is roughing. Inside to Edwards. Right hook, no good. Habot with the rebound, his 4th rebound. Once again, the Cougars a chance for the lead. Lewis all the way with the left hand, and he scores. Drew Lewis puts the Cougars ahead for the first time today, 28-27. Coffey got away with a push-off. Down low now, Barsick. The big D, no, he can't get it. Another board by Dang. Cougars now looking for a bigger lead. They lead by 1. Dang gives it to Barsick. 4-3, got it! Luka Barsick, the Croatian sensation, puts the Cougars up by 4. Timeout taken Marshalltown with 4:49 left to go in the first half. Your Cougars move to the lead, 31-27. Again, Luka Barsick from Osijek, Croatia. 40% beyond the arc, and he showed why right there as he put the Cougars ahead now by 4. Again, running it down, Barsick leads the team, 17.6 boards, 2 assists a game. Then it's Dang, 13 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, and 3 steals. You have Matt Todd, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Andrew Lewis, 11 points, 5 boards, and assist. Marlon Ruffin also comes in at 10 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. Ruffin already at 8, but he's got 2 fouls, so we won't see him for the rest of the 4:49 left in this half. Again, Cougars down 21-10. Cougars have gone on a 21-6 run since then and have the lead now 31-27. This was in a matter of 4 minutes. The Cougars took a timeout, scored 6 quick points. Then Marshalltown took a timeout, and they scored bunches more. Again, now leading after being down by 11, 21-10. And like I said, gone 21-6 run since then. The Tigers couldn't miss early. Now they're struggling, and thank goodness for that. Foster will take it now, throws it all the way over. Vidovic for 3, and he got it. His second 3 cuts the 4-point lead down to 1. Dang gonna bring it up now for the Cougars. Again, for the first time in a long time that I can remember, a very difficult first-round opponent in this tournament. Normally there's an easy one, then they face Marshalltown. Lewis for 3, no good. Tip, Barsick comes down with it. And they're gonna call a foul on Barsick? No, they're gonna call it on Dang. Dang, I believe, with a hold. That's his first. Andrew Lewis likes to go by the nickname Drew, so I just threw Uncle Drew in front of it. I think it'll fit. I like the movie. Foster working on Todd on the left side. Gives it up top. Dinovic for another 3. That one can't go in, and it doesn't. 5th rebound now for Habot. Dang will bring up the ball. Again, Cougars with a 1-point lead. Barsick pulls up jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Smart move there by Habot. Almost on the line there was Foster. Coffey gonna drive into the lane. Looks to dish, he does. Foster launches a 3, around and out, but there's Coffey for the board. And he missed it, missed another one after another board. Dang trying to get the rebound. That's gotta be Cougar ball. Oh. Missed about 3 fouls. Vidovic doesn't like it. He's complaining. Either way, right underneath me, Foster's going to take it out. Looking for Vidovic. Ain't going to find it to him. Gives it all the way up to Coffey instead. 3:30 left to go first half. Cougars lead 31-30. Vidovic down low. Barsick working on by the big end. Gives it up to Coffey. Coffey finally gets one at point-blank range. Marshalltown back to the lead, 32-31. after a stellar performance by the Cougars in the last 4 minutes. Todd up to Barsick. Now Lewis looking to drive over to Hobbit. Ziga to Todd, now over to Barsick. Shot clock down to 5. Dang dang for 3, but he got fouled on the three-point attempt. No good. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Again, dang dang shooting 71% from the line. 33% beyond the arc, although he missed that one. He got the foul. I was having flashbacks of the Sean Clancy 4-point play from this tournament a few years ago against Marshalltown in that same side of the court, but on the opposite side. He was on the near side if you're on the camera, and Dang Dang's first free throw, around and out. Two more coming for Dang Dang. Next free throw up and in. One more free throw to come, as he was again fouled on the three-point shot. Cougars knot this game up 32 apiece. Stavanic comes in for Habat. And Dang Dang looking to give the Cougars yet another lead. Got it. Dang Dang goes 2 for 3 from the line, and the Cougars back in front, 33-32. Foster going to try and drive. Got away with a walk there. Nobody was paying attention. Up top, Foster looking inside now for Lane. Again, Lane scored at ease the first couple times. They went away from him. Been so spoiled with their three-point shots. They just went with it. Edwards drive, no good. Stavanic with the rebound. And with 2:20 left to go in the half, the Cougars again with a 1-point lead and the ball. Dang Dang gonna go to the outside. Looks up top to Todd. Todd can hit the 3 ball. He'll pull up for a long 2. There's Stavanic, and he can't get it. Tipped around some more and rebounded by Marshalltown. Edwards almost lost that ball. Gives it over to Fleming. Pull up for Edwards, he got it. The Edwards bucket moves Marshalltown back to the lead. 34-33, 1:35 left to go first half. Dang over to Stavanic. Todd inside to Barsick. Barsick leads the team 17 points. He's doubled quickly. Over to Stavanic, and Stavanic goes out of bounds. Unfortunately, Cougars throw one away. 1:24 left. And Habat will come in for the Cougars. Barsick will have a seat. Luca with 7 points. Cougars doing all right without Ruffin, who's gone down with 2 fouls. He'll sit for the rest of the game. Lewis gets, thought he had the steal. They're going to call a foul on Stavanic. Vuk said he had him behind him, didn't even touch him. Ball taken out here. Cougars been in the bonus for a while, have not taken advantage of it. And now Marshalltown will move to the bonus on the next foul. Vidovic now all the way over to Edwards. 1 minute left to go in the half. Cougars trail by 1. Foster with the right hand, no good. Stavanic with the board. Over to Lewis, he's gonna go coast to coast. Got some body there, but it was blocked. Not much from Lewis, so must have been clean. Foster all the way over. Habat tried to get a hold of it, and he managed to at least tip it out of bounds. 34 seconds left to go, first half, 34-33, Marshalltown with a 1-point lead. Foster down right underneath me. I'm in the Jim Yeager balcony here at the Larry Call Gymnasium. And I don't know what they called. Moving screen, I think, on number 11. That's Fleming. That's his second. Cougars will get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. Habat and Dang Dang will bring the ball up. We got Todd, Stevanich, Lewis, Habat, and Dang here with 30 seconds left to go. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. I expect the Cougars to work it down and take one shot. Dang Dang, everybody's isolated on the right side. This possibly will be a drive to the left for Dang Dang, maybe not. Stevanich looking for the screen, gives it to him. Dang down with 6, all the way over to Lewis. 4-3, no. Stevanich is there for the board, he can't get it. And Foster gonna bring it up for the half-court shot to end the half. He almost made it. And at the end of the first half, it is Marshalltown with an early lead here, but a little one, 34-33 against the Cougars. Welcome back, everyone. Again, second half getting ready to get underway here. The 51st annual William Bear Classic Christmas Tournament. Bryant and Stratton from Milwaukee, Highland from Freeport, Marshalltown from Marshalltown, Iowa, Mineral Area, Park Hills, Missouri, Moberly College, Moberly, Missouri, Olive Harvey College from Chicago, Sauk Valley from Dixon, and Triton College from River Grove. Those are all the teams in it. Bryant and Stratton, Moberly, and Mineral Area victors already tonight. Cougars hoping to punch their ticket for a 1 o'clock game tomorrow against Mineral Area. If not, they'll play tomorrow morning against Olive Harvey. Cougars will control the ball here in the second half. Habat over to Ruffin. Ruffin 2 fouls, but 8 points in the first half. Barsick doubled, gets it to Dang Dang. He tries to dump it off to Habat. Gives it back to Dang. Looking to drive all the way over to Habat. Ziga will pull up for 3, around and out. Foster is going to bring it up now for Marshalltown. Marshalltown led by as many as 11 in the first half. Cougars led by as many as 4. Rebound by Ruffin on the miss. Ruffin 2 boards in the first half, 8 points for the Cougars. Dang Dang with 6, Barsick with 7, Andrew Lewis with 8. Cougars, a few scored. Rebound by Habat, kicks it out to Todd. Habat now with 6 boards. Barsick all the way in with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Dang Dang, no foul. Barsick gets it back, gets hammered. No call, you gotta be kidding me. And here comes Foster. And rebound by Lane, he missed another one. The third attempt tipped now to Todd, and he manages to control. That was one heck of a messy mess for both possessions there. Cougars lucky to get out of it, still trailing by 1. Could lead there, gone. Dang Dang with a bucket. And the Cougars back to the lead, 35-34 with 18:20 left to go in the ball game. Loser plays tomorrow at 9, winner plays tomorrow at 1. Foster, pull-up jumper in the lane, he got it. His first bucket. And just like that, Marshalltown back to the lead. I have a feeling it's gonna be a very close second half here. Barsick looking for Ziga. Can't get it to him. He's going to drive. Spin move. Mugged again. Another late call, but he finally got it right. That's going to be on Lane, I believe his second. That is correct. Barsick going to the line for 2, shooting 82% for the Croatian sensation. 7 first half points for Luka. First free throw up and in. The term letting them play is an understatement here, as they've gone out of their way to swallow their whistles early. Neon orange shoes for Barsick as well. He hits the second free throw. Cougars back to the lead now, 37-36. Foster is going to come up against Ruffin. Coffey now on the right side. He's going to try and drive. Inside the lane, now stolen by Dang Dang. Cougars with a 1-point lead, and here they come. Dang's gonna drive, he'll kick it off to Todd. All the way under, there's Ruffin for the layup, and he scores. Marlon Ruffin now 10 points for the Cougars, and the lead now 3, 39-36. Edwards now kicks it on over to Foster. Foster to Vidovic, and he hits the three, or Vidovic. That's 10 points for Vidovic, and the game is now tied at 39. Dang looking to take him to the hole, maybe a spin move, pump fake, all the way over to Todd. Back over to Dang, looking in time for Ziga. Ziga gets the push off, and they call him. Not a good spot to do it right in front of the official. Ziga picks up number 2, 16:40 left to go in the ball game, 39-39. Again, one of the hardest first round matchups I've ever seen in this tournament for the Cougars. Normally it's a semifinal matchup versus Marshalltown. Tonight it is a first round. Moberly, one of the high-powered teams, they've won it 3 years in a row. They've advanced already. Ball on the ground, Todd comes up with it and flips it over to Lane, and Lane comes up with it for the Tigers. Cougars had a chance for a breakaway. Foster in with the left hand. He gets called for the foul. I guess the letting them play has gone away now, as that was nothing compared to some of the muggings we've had on both ends in the last couple minutes. First foul on Todd. Foster going to the line for 2. Foster's first free throw is in. Yes, if you can't tell, the circus is in town tonight, and please watch out for the clown car because they don't know what they're doing. Barsick with the rebound. Cougars trailing by 1 now with the ball. Dang has it. Gives it up top to Ruffin. Ruffin gonna look inside. He gets it to Barsick. He can pull up for threes. Hit one already. Decides to drive a little. He'll get the double team all the way out to Todd. Nice pass inside to Ziga. Ziga with the left hook. No good. Rebounded by Coffey. And here come the Tigers with a 1-point lead. Coffey, I thought, might be having a me-time moment, and Ruffin with the steal. Marlin loses the ball right back to Coffey. Over to Edwards. Now Foster looking inside. Lane is open. They can't seem to get it to him. Now they try to throw it into him. He doesn't face up. Gets a little double team. Now he wants to get rid of the ball. We had 10 seconds in the lane, but they finally call it. Officials a little slow on their count there. Either way, turnover by Marshalltown, and the Cougars trailing by 1 with 15-14 left to go in this ball game. Again, just under a month ago, November 17th, the Cougars went to Marshalltown and won by 3 points, 72-69. Led by as many as 4. Twice in this game, they've trailed by as many as 11. Trailing now by 1, down to Ziga, and they're gonna call Ziga probably for a hook. This official really doesn't like Ziga as he's calling him left and right. I think that's Ziga's third, it is. And Andrew Lewis gonna come in for him. Marshalltown with a 1-point lead and the ball. 15 minutes left to go in the ball game, still plenty of time. Cougars made a 21-6 run towards the end of the first half to take a lead. Since dwindled away, and they're now down by 1. Foster launches a 3. I'll let him take that shot. Barsick with the rebound. And he'll hand off to Todd. Cougars down by 1 with the ball. Todd, nice backdoor cut to Ruffin. Ruffin fouled again, a no call. A lot of contact down there, but no one seems to see it on this end. Foster now over to Fleming for 3, and he got it. And now a lead to 4 for Marshalltown with 14 minutes left to go in the game. Dang Dang looking for a screen. Kicks it over to Lewis. Lewis to answer for three. No good, but Dang Dang gets the board. Barsick for three. Around and out. Lewis had the board. He got it. Back up with the left foot and one. Uncle Drew, Andrew Lewis, scores the bucket and gets the foul. And he will go to the line for and one, a chance to cut the lead to two. Or excuse me, cut the lead to one. It is two right now, 43-41. That foul on number, it's not 15. I don't know who the foul's on. Ruffin's going to have a seat. That's on 14. That's the big N from Senegal. I can't pronounce his name. There's more consonants than there are vowels, and they're all crammed together. Ndiaye. Just as many consonants as vowels, but still, doesn't matter. I can't pronounce it, and he has a seat, so thank goodness as Lane comes back in. Andrew Lewis, sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for the and one free throw. It is up and in. Cougars down by one now, 43-42. On the three-point play there by Andrew Lewis. Foster looking to drive. Kicks it over to Devonik and misses it. Uncle Drew with the rebound. He's going to take it himself all the way in with the left hand, and he scores! Uncle Drew for two and moves the Cougars to the lead, 44-43. Got away with a carry there. Foster for three. We'll let him take that shot. He's been ice cold. And then unfortunately another offensive rebound by Edwards, and he scores it. Marshalltown back to the lead, 45-44. Cougars got to box out better. Cougars couldn't get an offensive rebound at all in the first half. And now they're just giving them up. Barsick for three. Got it! Luka Barsick for three, the Croatian sensation, and the Cougars up now by two, 47-45, 12:40 left to go in the ball game. Inside the lane, ball tipped. Lane going to try and face up. He's doubled a little bit, and he gets rid of it right away. Edwards for three, and he got it again. Edwards with 14 now for Marshalltown, and Marshalltown back to the lead, 48-47. Dang splits the defenders up with the left hand, and he scores. Cougars back to the lead, 49-48, 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. Edwards now up top to Fleming. Fleming over to Foster. Gets it over to Vidovic. Or Vidovic, I'll call him whatever I want as much as I can. Ball tipped away. Stevanic almost knocked it away from them. Driving down low. Vidovic for three, no good. Rebounded by Dang Dang. That's board number 8. And here comes Lewis all the way in with the left hand and one. Uncle Drew for two and the foul. 3-point lead now for the Cougars, 51-48. As Andrew Lewis has come alive here. 15 points now for Uncle Drew. And he's going to the line for one more on the and one free throw. That foul on Edwards, his second. And Ruffin will come in for Todd. Crowd gives him a hand. Lewis will set, shoot, and score. 16 points now for Lewis, and the Cougars back up to a 4-point lead, 52-48, 11:33 left to go in the ball game. Coffey back up top to Fleming. Over to Vidovic. Now Coffey, he's going to try and drive baseline. He hands it off to Lane, and he got it. Lane hit every part of that rim and almost missed it, but it dropped through. Cuts a lead to 2. Dang Dang, pull up 15-footer, around and out. Rebounded by Edwards, and with 11 minutes left to go, here come the Tigers. The Cougars up by 2. Vidovic pump fakes, he's going to drive. Looks to dump it off to Coffey. Now up to Fleming. He'll pump. Pull up 15-footer. Got it. And just like that, the 4-point lead is melted away, and we're tied at 52. Dang Dang looking for a screen. Didn't get a good one. He's going to go. He's got Stevanic, And the ball locked away by Edwards. Edwards is going to go coast to coast, and he'll dunk it home with two hands. Two-handed jam by Edwards has vaulted Marshalltown back into the lead, 54-52. Lewis all the way in, up with the left hand, and he scores. A kiss off the glass for Uncle Drew, and that's 18 points now for him. Ball game tied back at 54. 10 minutes left to go in the game. Inside to Lane. Lane working on Barsick. He's going to turn. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebounded by Barsick. Rebound number 4 for Barsick. 9:50 left to go. Cougars coming down with a chance for the lead. Dang gives it over to Drew. Drew going to drive. No, he'll kick right back out. He'll pull up left-handed three. No good. Rebounded by Coffey. And here comes Marshalltown, again tied at 54. After a brief few times each team has led by about 5 to 10, most of it's been 1 or 2 point leads. The miss by Lane, rebounded by Stevanic. 9:13 left to go in the ball game, still tied at 54. Again, loser plays at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, winner plays at 1 o'clock. Dang gonna drive around a few screens. Barsick, 4-3, got it! Luka Barsick, the Croatian sensation, puts the Cougars back up by 3, 57-54. Timeout taken by Highland. 8:59 left to go in the ball game. Your Highland Cougars back to the lead, 57-54. Once again, Luka Barsick from Osijek, Croatia. 40% beyond the arc. He's averaging 17 points, 6 boards, and 2 assists on the season. That is his second 3 on the day, and he's got 15 points. Uncle Drew off the bench with 18, Andrew Lewis. Marlon Ruffin with 10. Dang with 10, and then Luka Barsick with 15. And other than that, it's Ziga Hobbit with 4. So the Cougars keeping it all pretty close. But nonetheless, again, one of the toughest first-round matches we've ever seen in this tournament. Bryant and Stratton defeated Triton this afternoon at 1 o'clock. I guess you want to call them fellow Arrowhead Conference team. Sauk Valley fell to high-powered Moberly. And then Mineral Area defeated Olive Harvey right before this one. And right now, Highland has a 3-point lead. Winner gets Mineral Area at 1. Loser gets Olive Harvey at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Triton and Sauk Valley play after this game tonight at 9 o'clock. So 2 games in one day, either way you look at it. I'd rather have them at 1 o'clock and 9 o'clock tomorrow. But we're getting underway here. Just under 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. Cougars lead by 3 on the 3 by Barsick. Fleming all the way over to Coffey. Coffey looking inside for the big end. He's going to bang, loses the ball, stolen by Stevanic. And that was a good chance. The big end's been tough inside. Just about every time they've gone to him, he scored. Ruffin going in, pull up jumper right in front of the rim, missed it. Fleming will bring it up now for the Tigers. Rotates it all the way over to Coffey, back up top to Fleming. Fleming may shoot the 3. Coffey gonna drive all the way over. Pump fake, now a long 2, we're rounding out, and the Cougars come down with it. That's Todd with the rebound. 8:06 left to go in the ball game. Cougars by 3. Todd going all the way, I thought he had it, gives it to Uncle Drew, no good. Lewis missed the jumper, and it's back the other direction. Under 8 minutes now left to go in the ball game. Cougars still by 3, 57-54. Down inside, Edwards, turnaround jumper. He's been pretty hot, and he nails another one. 18 points now for Edwards tonight as he's leading the way for the Tigers. Cougars lead down to 1. Todd pulls up for 3, got it! Matt Todd, his first bucket of the game, and as it couldn't be a bigger one as the Cougars back to a 4-point lead. 7:25 left to go, 60-56 Cougars. Matt Todd awful quiet. He had 14 a month ago. The big end inside pull up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Cougars with a 4-point lead and the ball. Let's see if they can wear down the Tigers. They won by 3 a month ago in Marshalltown. Ben is down, and there's Barsick for another 3. That one's short. Ruffin had the board. No contact called. That's kicked out of bounds. That's got to be Cougar ball. And I believe it is. Cougars had it, and I believe it was Coffey went down and kicked it on accident, but he kicked it out of bounds, so the ball still needed to stay with the Cougars, and I believe it has. Getting pretty hectic down there. Again, Todd with 14 points, Barsick with 21, and Dang with 20. Right now, Andrew Lewis, Uncle Drew with 18 points, and Barsick with 15 to pace the Cougars. Lewis will take the ball, just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 4-point lead for the Cougars. Todd will have it. He's going to look for a screen by Voop. Doesn't get a good one. He's going to go in with the left hand, and he got the foul. Nice job by Todd. 87% from the free throw line. He'll go to the line for 2. Not sure quite who the foul's on you. That'll be the 3rd one on Edwards. Trying to get Edwards out of the game would be nice. Again, he's leading the way for Marshalltown with 18 points. No one else is even close. Free throw by Todd, up and in. Cougars now match their high point lead of the night so far, 5 points. Set, shoot, and scores for Todd. Cougars now by their biggest lead, 6, 62-56. Over to Edwards. Edwards on the line, but they're going to count it if it goes. It doesn't. Ruffin with the rebound. Marshalltown was red hot early, and they've cooled off from beyond the arc. Looking for a double. Barsick over to Ruffin. Lewis was open. They get it back up to Todd, and they're going to reset it. 6:17 left to go. Shot clock down to 10. Todd looking for somebody inside to Stevanic, and they're going to get the call on Edwards. That's his 4th. Edwards is going to have to sit down with 6:12 left to go in this ball game. He has 4 fouls and 18 big points going to the bench, so that is a good sign. Nice job by Stevanic drawing that one. Again, number 4 on Kelton Edwards. Huge play there for the Cougars. Barsick now will get the ball off the inbounds pass. He's going to get doubled over to Stevanic. Way over to Todd. Todd for 3. Around and out. And Lane comes down with the rebound. 6 minutes left to go in the ball game. 6-point lead for the Cougars. Trailed by as many as 11. This is their biggest lead so far. 3 ball by Fleming. Around and out, but there's Uncle Drew for another board. 4 rebounds for Lewis. Cougars taking their time now. Again, a 6-point lead with about 5:30 left to go in this first round matchup. Marshalltown, they've beaten already. Lewis going all the way, no call. Wow, a lot of contact on that, but it will stay with the Cougars. Stevanic will have a seat as Dang Dang comes back in for the Cougars. Again, seconds ago, Kelton Edwards, 4 big fouls, and he sits down. So the Cougars have a big break there as 18 points hit the bench. They're going to call Lane for a loose ball foul. Cougars will be in the bonus on the next foul, I believe. That's the 3rd on Lane. Lane, 6'10" from Brazil. Now they get it to Lewis, up to Todd. Shot clock at 16. Cougars got some time. It'll be down to about 5 minutes by the time the Cougars get a shot or less. Todd's going to the distance, and he scores. Matt Todd with the left-hand layup, and the Cougars now up by 8. 5:10 left to go in the ball game, and a timeout taken by Marshalltown. Your Cougars are wearing them down. 64-56 with 5:09 left to go. Again, early in this matchup, it was 21-10 in favor of Marshalltown. The Cougars then went on a 21-6 run to lead 31, I believe, to 27. That was one of their biggest leads. They now are to the biggest lead of the night, 8 points, 64-56. And again, A lot of it thanks to Uncle Drew, Andrew Lewis. 18 points off the bench. 15 points for Luka Barsic. He averages 17. Dang Dang with 10 and Marlon Ruffin with 10 to pace away for the Cougars. Matt Todd has come alive here since then with 7 points. And Ziga with 4. That's your scoring for 64 big points for your Cougars. Again, a tough first-round matchup. Normally this is the semifinal matchup against Marshalltown. The Cougars draw a big test early, and so far they're starting to come away with the lead. Won about a month ago, November 17th, won 72-69. That was by 3, and that was in Marshalltown. They're on their home court tonight, and they have the support of the Highland Faithful, Cougar Nation here supporting them in this first round. Marshalltown will take the ball out again. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:09 left to go in the ball game. Cougars are in the bonus as well. Still 4 fouls to go before Marshalltown gets it. The Cougars now switch, I think, to their 1-2-2 zone. Driving to the lane and drawing the foul was Fleming. I don't know if that was too much of a foul, but Fleming picks it up, and he'll go to the line for 2. Under 5 minutes now, 4:55 left to go in the ball game. Again, Cougars with their biggest lead of the night, 8 points. First foul, that's on Barsic. My last broadcast, Barsic picked up 2 within the first minute, and we didn't see a whole lot of him. He's played a lot more tonight as he goes almost 15 minutes, or 25 minutes before his first foul. First free throw missed by Fleming. He's got 1 more to go. Cougars got to box out and get this miss here. And there it is. Board by Dang Dang. That's his 9th. Again, under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cougars lead by 8. 2 missed free throws by Fleming. That's huge. For another 3, Todd. That one's off the back iron, but there's Ruffin. He is getting mugged down there, but no call on the rebound attempt and shot. Cougars still by 8. All the way in. Foster loses it out of bounds. Heads up over there in the front row. Foster going one way, the pass going the other way. Caught a poor spectator, maybe in the noggin. If they're not awake, they are now down there in the front row. And with 4:24 left to go in the ball game, here come the Cougars with the ball and an 8-point lead. Todd going to drive to the right, all the way to the rack, and got mugged again. Poor Todd has got to get a foul called eventually. He's not even wearing a mask for that mugging. And in comes Kelton Edwards. Let's see if the Cougars go right at him. 4:13 left to go. He's got 4 fouls and 18 points. If I'm Marlon Ruffin, I recognize who I got, and I go right at him. Uncle Drew pull up, off it, and it in. 20 points now for Drew. And the Cougars now up by 10. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Lewis with a big smile on his face. He's loving it. Pull-up jumper off the glass and in. Fleming scores it. Cuts a lead now under 10-8. But 3:50 left to go. The time is on your side. It can't move quick enough if you're a Cougar fan. Again, I look to Ruffin to try and get Edwards in foul trouble. He's already got 4. Knock him out of the game. Barsic. Oh, they've switched up somehow. Get it to Dang. Barsic going to drive up with the sky hook. No good. Dang had the rebound, but it's tipped out to Vidovic. He'll go in, and Dang will get him with the foul. The funny thing is poor Todd got murdered like that down on this end, and nobody saw it. Dang picks up the foul, though, his second. 3:26 left to go in the ball game. Vidovic will go to the line for 2. I'll get this guy's name at least somewhat similar each time here soon enough, but either way, he's got 2 shots. The first one is in. 3 threes for Vidovic, and he hits his first free throw, cuts the lead now to 7. 8 is better than 6, so hopefully he'll miss this free throw here and a Cougar rebound. Vidovic, second free throw, out. And they're going to call Barsic for over the line, so he gets yet another free throw. Cougars unforced errors here coming back to haunt them. Let's see if Vidovic can miss this one as well. The next free throw is in. He makes him pay for the lane violation, and it's a 6-point lead. 66-60 Cougars here with 3:20 left to go. If I'm Ruffin, I take it to him. Drive right on him. He's got 4 fouls. Barsick up top, not sure who to throw it to. Gives it over to Dang. Dang back to Barsick for a long 2. No good, but there's Ruffin for the rebound. They're not going to call. It's on the floor, but Ruffin likes it because he's finally got a foul called. Ruffin's been beat up a little bit tonight. That foul, unfortunately not on Edwards. It'll be on Fleming, or excuse me, that's on Foster, his first. Ruffin going to the line for 1 in the bonus. He's 67%. It's 3 of 4 tonight. His first free throw, out, missed it. Lane with the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go. Cougars still up by 6. They need a stop here. Fleming bounces it off his knee. Now he's off to the left side. Gives it up top to Foster. Foster's going to drive in, tries to get it into lane. He does. Pump fakes up, and he missed it. And Dang with yet another board. That's 10 boards for Dang. He's got a double-double tonight. 2:37 left to go. Cougars up by 6. Any kind of points here would be huge for the Cougars. Dang directing traffic. He'll hand off to Barsick. Shot clock to 12. Up to Ruffin. Ruffin inside to Lewis. Lewis trying to clear out space. Off the glass and in. Uncle Drew with 22. 8-point lead for the Cougars as it's 2:10 left to go in the ball game. Edwards now over to Fleming. Fleming going to try and drive. Almost lost the ball. Kicks it out to Vidovic. He'll go in, kick it over to Foster. Foster's going to drive. No one wants a piece of Luka, and Foster will get the jumper. Timeout taken by Marshalltown. 1:55 left to go in this first round matchup for the Cougars. They lead 68-62. They will control here. Expect to see most likely full court pressure here installed by Marshalltown. Time is not on their side. It is on the Cougars. The Cougars need to break this press. Expect it to come. Break this press, come down and get a couple easy buckets to knock them right out of it and force them to foul. Best free throw shooters on the Cougars are Matt Todd, 87%, and Luka Barsick at 82%. There's a couple players that have 100. I can't imagine they've shot too many of them, but you never know. So if you're watching at home, keep an eye on Todd, number 4, and Barsick, number 35. Those are the guys that are in right now. You want to shoot free throws if it gets out of hand here. There is going to be, at the moment there's no full court pressure, but here they come now. It appears to be a man-to-man full court pressure. Let's see how the Cougars attack it. They go right to Dang, and he breaks right through everybody. And he'll go all the way in, up with the left hand, no good. Barsick there for the board, tipped around, Uncle Drew comes down with it. Cougars with a fresh 35, and 1:43 left to go in the ball game. Cougars should take their time and get their shot. And it appears they will. Todd worked on by Edwards. Take him to the hole. He's got 4 fouls. Back up top to Barsick. Barsick going to pull back for his 3. That's short. Right there's Ruffin, but Todd with a rebound and another fresh 35 for the Cougars. Excuse me, it's only 30. And now come the fouls. Fleming will foul Dang. Probably a good idea, although 71% isn't too shabby. 1:23 left to go in the ball game. Cougars 6-point lead, 68-62. Dang going to the line for 1 in the bonus. That one is on Fleming, his 3rd. Not too important right now. The only one in foul trouble is Edwards for Marshalltown. That first free throw is up and in. Extends that lead to 7 now, 69-62. Dang will come up with 1 more. Holdover from the Tone Boyle administration a few years ago. He was injured last season. The first season under Coach Boudreau. He's in the second one. His second free throw is off and out. But 7-point lead for the Cougars, and the time is on their side. 1:18 left to go. Fleming going to drive, kicks it out to Foster. Foster pump fakes. He's going to go all in. The right hook, a crazy shot, but rebounded by Lane, and they let him hit it. Lane only with 8 points. Here comes Dang. He's going to go coast to coast, and he'll hold up He gives it back to Todd. 1 minute left to go in the ball game. Cougars by 5. And they're going to have to foul, and they foul Barsick. There's a 30-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Barsick will go to the line. Is it a double or is it one in the bonus? Lane comes up with a foul, his 4th. He'll have a seat as 3-point shooters are coming in for Marshalltown. All of the Cougars back at the other end. Barsick, his first free throw, in. Luka Barsick gets the first free throw. The Croatian sensation, 16 points now, moving the lead back to 6. 70-64, 54 seconds left to go in the ball game. Again, a win tonight punches the Cougars into 1 o'clock semifinal tomorrow with Mineral Area. Barsick's second free throw is in. Luka Barsick, 4 for 4 from the line, 17 points. He'll have a seat. The crowd gives him a standing O, and why not? Again, 17 points for Barsick. And the best part is a 7-point lead. 50 seconds left to go for the Cougars. Edwards launches a 3. Around and out. And rebounded by Lewis, and it bounced off. No, they said it bounced off Lewis and went out of bounds to the Tigers. Fresh 30 for the Tigers, but they're going to need more than that. 45 seconds left to go. They need some threes here, huge. Here comes Barsick as Habat will have a seat. Cougars are going to defend the 3-point. They'll probably give him the layup. 3-pointer by Fleming from the right side, around and out. Ruffin had the rebound, and now he does. Ruffin going to go coast to coast, and he's going to get blocked again. Ruffin's been having a rough time. Fleming for 3. No good. Attempted rebound and dunk, no good. But Lane gets the rebound board, and he scores. That cuts the lead to 5. 28 seconds left to go. Cougars need to do some rebounding here, unfortunately. Given too many offensive boards to Marshalltown. They're still in it, although down by 5. Best free throw shooters again, Matt Todd, 87%, and Luka Barsick at 82. They are in the game. Hopefully the Cougars look to find them, because it's now going to come down to fouls. The pressure will be there. If I'm Coach Boudreau, I hopefully have some sort of a setup that'll either get, although Andrew Lewis is pretty hot, either get Andrew Lewis, Barsick, or Matt Todd the ball, and then they're going to get fouled. They'll come down here, shoot 2 free throws, because the Cougars should be in the double bonus on the next foul. And again, 28 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off. So if the Cougars come up with anything here, they get any sort the Cougars aren't going to get much. They're going to get fouled. First person to get the ball is going to get fouled. And yeah, Matt Todd is going to, and dang, but Barsick is the man throwing it in. He gets it to Todd, and he'll get fouled. Nice job by Barsick to look for Todd. Again, 87% is Matt Todd. He'll go to the line now. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He's going to shoot 2, as that's the double bonus. Coffey picks up foul number 3. Nobody cares. But Matt Todd, the best free throw shooter on the team, will go to the line with 2 shots. 27 seconds left to go. His first free throw up and in. Matt Todd now 3 for 3 from the line tonight. He's got 1 more to go. 6-point lead for the Cougars. Barsick has a seat as Ziga comes in for him. Matt Todd sets, shoots, scores. Cougars now up by 7. 27 seconds left to go. Now who's going to jack the 3? Foster's going to drive. He'll go for 2. He'll miss it, get his own rebound. 19 seconds left to go. Still down 7. They got to shoot something besides a 2. Fleming pumps. Long 3, way off. And Ruffin comes down with a rebound. He'll get it to Dang and over to Ziga. 6 seconds left to go. The Cougars will survive here tonight. A big win for Highland on their home court. And they punch their ticket tomorrow's semifinal, 73-66. And again, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, it's Highland versus Mineral Area. So come back tomorrow with us. We'll be there shortly. My Cougar of the game, Uncle Drew, Andrew Lewis, 22 points. He had 4 boards. Dang Dang with a double-double. He has 11 points and 10 rebounds. Luka Barsic, the Croatian sensation, 17 points and 4 boards. Huge game tonight for the Cougars. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock, everybody.